Hey YouTube friends, welcome to my channel, Living Life with Mama. I'm Mama. In today's video, I will be doing my 2-week meal plan of March 3rd all the way to March 26th. Now, if you watched my last video, I only had $40 to work with for 2 weeks, and we made it. We made it through the 2 weeks. It's been a little bit of a struggle. We don't have a whole lot of like snacky stuff, but we have food. It's one of those things where you actually have to kind of think about it, It also doesn't help that a teenager doesn't like to think about it. They just want to go in and just snack on everything. And it's like, we don't have any food. I'm like, girl, we have this, and this, and this, but I don't want to cook. Well, sorry. So, but we made it. Today is Saturday. She is currently making dinner, which is meatloaf. Tomorrow we'll be doing just regular plain chicken. So probably not plain, but just normal chicken. And so, yeah, it's one of those things that I'm glad that we made it through. It also kind of helped that I was sick for a week. And then we had tons of snow days. So I really didn't need to take lunches to school, which is usually the leftovers from dinner. And then so that kind of turned into our lunches the next day at home, or like we had sandwiches or whatever the case may be. So that actually kind of worked out. I do have some different recipes that I think I want to try. This huli huli chicken with huli huli sauce. I think I'm saying that Huli. I think it's like kind of like a Japanese type meal. I was looking over it, and we pretty much have everything that we need except for pineapple juice. And so yeah, I think it just would be really good. This calls for like sherry vinegar, but then it says unseasoned rice vinegar. But when it's called for rice vinegar, we've used just regular plain vinegar. So I think that would be fine. And then like mustard, I don't know if it means like the liquid or the powder. I don't know. Sesame oil, we definitely have that. Sriracha, we would not even eat that. We do not like spicy. Garlic, we have already like chopped up garlic like in the liquid that you can get at Sam's Club. Ginger, we have like powdered ginger, so we're good. Ketchup, soy sauce. Literally the only thing that we would have to probably get, or that we would have to get, is the pineapple juice and chicken. That is literally it. So, now it does say to make kebabs, but we won't be doing kebabs. We're just going to cook it on the stovetop. It sounds really good, but I do have a couple of recipes in here that is going to be made with fresh vegetable items that I want to leave maybe Monday or Tuesday open for. So, my daughter's grandparents canceled their visitation last weekend, which was supposed to be the February visitation. We were not available this weekend because my daughter had a choir concert or a choir contest type thing. So we actually had to reschedule it to this. So from 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. my daughter will be at Gigi's. And for us, Gigi's just means grandma and grandpa. HG means grandma and grandpa. I know that there's like grandmas out there that are called Gigi, but we do Gigi's to make it shorter for grandma and grandpa. Let's do it Thursday night because I know my daughter likes this type of food, and I know she would very much enjoy this. So I want to make this for Thursday. Wednesday, I don't think this is going to be an easy meal for like youth night and stuff like that. So let's just do this for Thursday. Okay, so basil marinade for chicken. I think this would be a great thing to do on Sunday because I can make it over the weekend or do the marinade for over the weekend, and by Sunday it will be ready for us. So I'm going to do basil marinade chicken. And I think what I'm going to do is to take some of the money of that $200 that I've set to the side with my tax returns. And I think what I'm going to do is go to Sam's Club and buy some fresh, unfrozen, fresh chicken to do these marinades with. But I'm not 100% for sure. Okay, so I don't know if snap peas are in season, but I do know that my Aldi does carry it in some form. This is one of my daughter's favorite meals, is this chicken and snap pea stir fry. She loves snap peas, especially cooked on the stovetop, like fried, kind of like how you saute onions and stuff. She loves them that way. Okay, and then the other thing that I wanted to do was this is something that we really have enjoyed in the past before, and we just have not had this cucumber quinoa salad. We add chicken to it to add a little bit more protein. I think we're going to I really want to do tacos on this Tuesday, or taco soup. I think we're going to do this chicken, cucumber. I think the cucumbers will last this long. And then taco soup. We really haven't had taco soup in quite some time, since I do not have my daughter for dinner that night, and I think I'm going to pick some things for dinner that that I know I am going to like, but that my daughter wouldn't like, if that makes sense. Okay, so the thing that I was thinking of, the potatoes by itself, you guys read the ingredients before you print it off, or even read the instructions. I was reading it. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted, but also I was reading over the recipe, and it's weird. Okay, so this garlic steak bites and potatoes look really good. I don't know if I am going to actually do it, so if I do get like sirloin steaks, I'll probably get like beef stew cube steak. I don't know. I still have $110. I could very well be like, you know what, I'm not doing steak, but I will do chicken. You can very easily switch that out. And then easy baked potato soup. This sounds so good to me. And I've been craving a loaded baked potato soup, and my daughter cannot have it because it's filled with dairy and all of that. I think I'm going to probably make this like a Friday night and then eat on it all day Saturday and Sunday. I don't know, but it does sound really good right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is on Friday, I'm going to have this garlic steak bites and potatoes. And then Saturday, I'm going to do baked potato soup. This corn carbonara, my daughter loves this. We add chicken to it to add a little bit of protein to, and it's got like bacon bits in it. It's supposed to be spicy, but we do not make it spicy. I'm going to do this cilantro lime chicken. And what I'm thinking of is that I could get a big pack of unfrozen chicken and make a couple of these marinades, because I believe this is a marinade. I could make those marinades in freezer bags and then have those for next time, which I think would be fine. And one of the things that we never did end up making was jambalaya, which is crazy because jambalaya is one of her favorite meals. So I don't know how that happened. Let's do jambalaya for Wednesday. We had this easy one-pot lasagna for dinner last night, I believe, and you guys, it was delicious. Okay, we need something else other than chicken. We'll have spaghetti on Thursday. I think we're having a lot of chicken this time around. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Oh, okay. Let's do the cilantro lime chicken there. And we'll have taco soup again. By the way, Sloppy Joe sauce, 1,000 times better than that canned stuff. Just telling you. Okay, I think I want to do honey garlic chicken. We haven't technically had honey garlic chicken in some time. And yeah. The other items we literally just had, so I'm not feeling it. Before I make my list, I'm going to kind of go over what we are having. So this starts this coming Monday, March 3rd. We're planning to, this is what we're planning to do. Chicken and snap pea stir fry. Tuesday, taco soup. Wednesday, chicken cucumber quinoa salad. Thursday, huli huli chicken, I think is how you're saying it. Friday, garlic steak bites and potatoes. My daughter does go to her grandparents that weekend. Saturday, baked potato soup. My daughter will not be here that day. Sunday, she'll come back about dinner time, and that will be the basil marinade chicken. The following week, starting on March 20th, chicken corn carbonara, taco soup again, jambalaya, spaghetti for Thursday. Friday, cilantro lime chicken, sloppy joe tater tot casserole, and then on Sunday, the end of the 2 weeks, honey garlic chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and get my grocery list, and let's go ahead and get that made. Pretty blue. Let's see how this works. Oh yeah, that is a pretty blue. Okay, so I'm going to go through the recipes and make a quick list. Now, if you've been around for a while, you know that whatever I write down isn't the only thing that I tend to get, that I don't show going through the pantry or my refrigerators or my freezers, that at the end of this video you do end up seeing everything that I do get. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, this calls for it, I think we have it, but I'm not for sure. So I write it down, and when I'm going through my pantry, my refrigerator, freezers, all of that, I'm like, oh yeah, we do have that. We only need 4 of those and I have 2, so I'm only going to get 2. Or, oh, I already have a can of black beans, I don't need to get another one at the store, type of thing. So yeah, so let me go ahead and make this list. Now real quick, I will say over here, like every time it calls for chicken, I am putting a dash over here, but that does not mean that's how many bags I need. That's just how many meals, at least for the chicken, that's how many meals I need, so that I know that I can probably get 2, maybe 3 meals. And if I have like 6 tallies up here, I'll probably get 2, possibly 3 bags of frozen chicken, depending on how much chicken feels that's in the bag. If it's a few big huge pieces, I'll probably get an extra bag, or like last time I got lucky and we got a lot of tiny pieces, even though they weighed the same. We had a lot of tiny pieces that was better proportioned, and so I only had to get 1 and then knew that we had shredded chicken at home and it made us last. So if you see that, it's like, wow, that's a lot of bags of chicken. I don't get that many bags of chicken. Okay, so I went ahead and went through all of the recipes, and then I'm going to look through here real quick. So like one of the things I see is like taco soup, we need corn chips. And then we may need dairy-free cheese and regular block cheese, but I think we're fine on both, but I could be wrong on that. We need broccoli. A lot of these things we would probably eat broccoli with, like the huli chicken, the basil marinade chicken, like stuff that's chicken in a sauce that we would like have with rice or something. We would typically have broccoli with it. That is our favorite thing to have our broccoli with. Like I said, we did not do jambalaya. Again, I don't know how that happened, but I know we have shrimp and we have sausage in there and everything else that we need. So I may end up doing rice noodles. I know my daughter loves rice noodles. She loves ramen type food. So we have this new restaurant. It's a ramen and boba restaurant, and that is where we're going for her birthday in May. And we've already been there multiple times, and she's like, I don't care, I want to do this, like this is my favorite restaurant, blah blah blah, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyways, it did call for some things, but I do think that we have it. So one of the things that I wasn't quite for sure is the coconut aminos and liquid aminos. I can use either or for the recipe, and I know that I've made this recipe before, but I don't know if I still have it, and if I do, which one. And then also the same thing with avocado oil. I do not use a whole lot of avocado oil. So if I did buy it for the recipe that's in here, we still have some. We use coconut oil and vegetable oil and olive oil. So I have 5-6 meals with chicken. I think it would cost maybe $30 to get like a big, huge family pack, and to like make the marinades and stuff. So I may not even buy frozen chicken at Aldi. Each recipe would need to have enough chicken in it to feed 3 meals. 1 for my daughter and I for dinner, and then me to be able to have for lunch the next day. And sometimes Sam's Club chicken is like really, really, really thick, and you can cut it in half and make that chicken go even further. So you'll see if I buy frozen chicken or all fresh chicken. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but anyway, so I may do a mixture of both, so that when I go to make the marinades for these next 2 weeks of the different types I have, I can make extra and then put them in the freezer, and then the next time that we want that meal, it's ready to go. And I also don't have to buy it again, like the chicken and stuff like that. Yeah, so let's go to the next clip, which shows you what I purchased. Yeah. Hey guys, so this is part of the video that I kind of tell you what I got at the store. So this is my Dollar Tree haul. It's actually not the whole thing. So what I went in there for was unsweetened milk and sweetened milk, but then I saw this pineapple juice and I need this for a recipe, and I believe this is going to be enough for the one recipe that we are going to have for the next 2 weeks. And then we ended up getting snacks too. I got water. For whatever reason, Dollar Tree doesn't have cold water. So I got this entire pack for my daughter and her friend that was with us to have water. And obviously for me, I ended up getting Sprite. I got like a meat stick cheese combo. And then I got a thing of pepperoni that had 2 packs in it, for one for my daughter and one for her friend. So this is my Target haul. So real quick, Aldi did not have bacon, so I got 2 packs of bacon from Target, 2 more things of spaghetti, 2 more things of elbow pasta. I went ahead and got this vitamin C because I've been so sick. I hardly ever got sick last year. One of the things I did differently was I drank a water, 8 ounce, 12 ounce, I don't remember, and with one of these, and I hardly ever got sick last year. So I am almost out of these, so I decided to go ahead and get another one. I asked my daughter if she wanted rice noodles, and this is what she got. It's angel hair, and it's gluten-free and wheat-free, obviously, because it is rice noodles. And one of the recipes that I want to try, I want to do it with that. We got some dairy-free, gluten-free chocolate chips, because my daughter's been wanting to make some chocolate chip cookies, and we finally got eggs from our friend today. So I thought it would probably be best to grab one of these because I wasn't quite for sure if we had enough. I know we had some, but I put them in a jar, and she's kind of been eating off of them, and so I didn't know if we would have enough. Sour cream for the potato soup that I will be making this weekend while my daughter is at her grandparents'. And then my daughter likes the turkey lunch meat, and Aldi only had ham, so we had to get some of this for her because they didn't have any at Aldi that she liked. Then our cat ended up at the emergency vet again, and come to find out she has some kind of sickness or whatever. It's like a really, really, really bad sore throat, and she has lost tons of weight, and they said that getting her wet food would probably be best for her since her throat hurts so much. And then we got her a little plate because we really didn't have anything to put it in. We have bowls, but they're really high bowls, and so I thought maybe this would be better for her to be able to eat out of. We were going to do like a plate, but the plate was like $8, and this was like $2 or $3, I think, and it was on sale. So I thought this would probably be best, and I just had my daughter just pick one, and she didn't care that it said snack on it. So yeah, so this is my Target haul. Okay, so this is my Aldi haul. Okay, let's kind of start back here. This is a bag of potatoes that I'm going to be using to make my potato soup. 2 bags of dairy-free cheese for my daughter. Half and half for me. A package of peppers. What I don't use, I'm going to chop up and then put in the freezer. A bag of lunch meat for me. They did not have the lunch meat that my daughter wanted, so we actually got a pack for her at Target. A thing of tater tots. My daughter wanted strawberries. These little tiny potatoes will be the roasted potatoes meal that I have. 1, I couldn't put it in the budget to get the steak bites, but 2, they didn't even have any. So I'll be doing chicken and roasted potatoes instead of steak bites and potatoes, which is fine. Milk, I'm supposed to have 4 cups of milk. I really hope this is enough. If not, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We got hungry, so one of the things I ate was my potato chips. My daughter did not want potato chips this time around. Corn chips for our taco soup. She got cereal. She did eat on the cereal. I have no backup bread whatsoever, so I got 2 loaves of bread, 2 things of parchment down here, sugar snap peas. This is what we'll be having for dinner tomorrow. A can of black beans. My daughter has bread in the refrigerator and a loaf in the freezer, so we only got her 1. We also ate on these grapes, 3 things of ground turkey. Back here is hiding a thing of cucumbers. That will be for the cucumber salad that we'll have, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday. I got the mini ones because my daughter likes eating the mini ones. So whatever we don't use for that meal, she can eat it as snacks. And then I ended up getting 3 things of chicken. Now, I do not have a Sam's haul because I was talking to you, like going to Sam's, all of that. I can't even pull the money out of my bank until my Capital One withdrawals and deposits, all of that correct itself. So once that corrects itself, I will be going to Sam's Club. Technically, I will be going to the bank first, pulling the money out, then going to Sam's Club. Hopefully that I'm able to do that before this weekend. That is what I was trying to, because Sunday, actually technically I could do it this weekend while my daughter's gone, because the first time we don't need a marinade is not until Monday. So I would hope that I can at least do it Wednesday, so then Friday I can do the marinade so it could be sitting there for a while. Anyways, all right, so this is my Target haul, and I will see you in the next clip that will tell you where I landed. Hey guys, so where I came out was technically above budget. So I started off with cash, started really well. Dollar Tree, as you saw, we got more almond milk, and then we also got snacks. I don't remember if I said it or not. I'm recording this like several days later. You will find out soon enough. We had a friend with us and we were all kind of hungry. It was like after lunchtime, but before dinner. We were kind of doing errands. So I got myself some snacks and them some snacks. And so that's kind of where some of this went. I was literally going in there just for milk. One of the key goals is when you shop with cash and you're trying to budget and pay off debt, you know, all this kind of stuff. One of the main things is you should not be going food shopping hungry. And we were definitely hungry. And I knew that this was going to tie us over, you know, that kind of thing, but we should have eaten before we left, but it just was one of those days. Anyways, I spent at Dollar Tree $13.36. Then we did go to Aldi, where I bought most of our items, and I spent $94.66, which isn't bad per se. If I had not spent the snacks here, I would have had a little bit more money, but it is what it is. Then we went to Target. I did end up going over a budget because Target was a little bit more pricier. Also, Aldi didn't have bacon, and then I completely forgot the sour cream to get at Aldi, so I ended up having to pay a little bit more. I tried to get the smallest and the cheapest that I could find. I did end up getting wet cat food. I did have some money for that, so that kind of helped it. I ended up paying $20 in cash. That went towards the pet food. It was a grand total of $73.96. I did end up spending $53.81 on my card. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into my wallet. Okay, so I don't have anything in spending, do not have anything in tithing. I ended up just leaving this $1 in my groceries. I didn't pull anything out for gas. And then, so I went to go ahead and purchase my eggs. She only had a dozen for me, and I only get eggs once a month. I guess her chickens were having a really hard time laying because of the cold weather that has been happening in our area, and then like the storms and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep this $4 into my eggs, so then I have already half of what I typically would need for next month of when I get eggs. So I just purchased eggs for March, so this should be for April. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what I received or what I have change wise. So I have $1 and some change left over in my wallet, even though I did go over $53.81 over my budget. But then in the long run, I ended up putting cash into my bank to cover for that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in some cash envelope somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it will go somewhere. And then let's go ahead and do my penny challenge. Okay, I'm going to have to move a lot of this stuff. You guys, I cannot wait until I get a new camera. Like, the camera works for now, but I'm not sitting comfortably. Like, it looks like I'm just sitting at my desk because of what you guys see, but I'm pretty stretched. And I also have the light that you guys see. The external camera is sitting on top of it, which is what you see, and then the light's like right here. And so what you see is here, but I have like up to my elbow, like I'm really stretching right now, and then I have a pole in front of me, so I'm kind of like sitting on the edge of my seat because I can't move up with my seat, because if I move up I hit the stand. So I am ready to get a new camera, a new setup, all of that. Obviously I have to save up for it. I need to figure out things with my computer, all of that kind of stuff. But I noticed that after a long day of recording, my back hurts tremendously. And it's because of the way that I'm sitting, because I can't sit comfortably the way that I would like to. So anyways, if you keep up with my videos, you'll notice that this is a little bit different. So I did not end up recording it, but I did end up going shopping for non-food items. So the money that I had from my tax returns, I had saved money for a ceiling fan. I put money to the side for dirt, like all of that kind of stuff. I had also sent the money for my daughter's birthday, stuff like that. Well, I ended up going to the store and getting a ceiling fan, and also going to Sam's Club and getting some bulk stuff. In one of the things that I didn't end up getting when I did my grocery shopping is I didn't end up going to Sam's Club that time. That's part of this video. I did not go, and so I went ahead and went all of that kind of stuff, and I just didn't end up recording it, but I did have a tremendous amount of change, and so I was able to finish this one, fill in this one completely, and then put in a little bit of this one. We just need to put 50 cents into that, which I do have. So I have finished that. And then let's see how much I have here. I have 25, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So 47 cents in this one. So I know this seems silly, but the fact that I'm almost done with a page, and I already took some of rolled coin to the bank, and I had a total of $50, and then this is all the change that I have. My goal is that whatever I save up for this will be going towards the down payment of my house. I do not want to use it for anything else. This is several pages. This is just the first page, and it does say a total savings of $667.95, but what I actually ended up doing was adding more penny challenges until it was $700. So the goal is to meet $700, and I already have $50 in cash that's sitting in a wallet that is for my house down payment, and then I have this, and so I am almost at $100, I believe. I think I have like 20 bucks here. I don't remember. That is huge for me, you guys. And the fact that I've been able to do this and stick with it and not, okay, so we're at $23.81. So in a couple of dollars, we'll have a total of $75, which is amazing. The fact that I'm able to keep up with this, and I do not open this to go and use for other things. So in our area, Sonic is doing like 69-cent slushies on Mondays. And it used to be like in the past, I would just take this change. Be like, I don't care. It's okay. It's just 67 cents. And then I keep pulling from it. And I do not have the desire for this, and which is amazing and crazy all at the same time, because who am I? You know, that is something that I would have I would have had a hard time. Like, I would have had that urge, that like little voice in my head. It's okay. Go and get. It'll just be $2 worth of change. It's okay. You won't miss it. But I'm trying to hit a goal, because if I were to take $2 out of this would not be correct and I would need to fix it. And I don't want to do that. And also, this is for our down payment. So I have $24.77. There we go. $24.77. So I'm almost at $25 just in here. That's a lot. Well, I do have a lot of quarters in here, which is amazing, because when I turned in my other set of $50, I had so many pennies. It was ridiculous. So this is pretty cool that I have mostly quarters in here. All right, that is it. That is my 2 weeks meal planning and my penny challenge and what I got at the store. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you're not, could you please subscribe to my channel and watch my past videos, comment on my videos, whatever the case may be. I am trying really, really hard to try to build this channel up on top of full-time work, full-time being a mom. I'm dealing with the garden season, whatever, whatever that intakes with that. I also go to school full-time. In the meantime, my daughter got sick. I got sick. We've been dealing with a lot of storms where we've lost electricity, and then we had the whole band, which then put me behind on these videos, and then I got caught up, and then I got sick. Like, it's been a put in your word and then show. Like I told my coworker a week ago, like, when it rains, it pours in our house. And I hate this type of stuff. It's just life. It just happens. My daughter and I pretty much live a very quiet life. We very rarely have any drama in our lives because I've removed that kind of stuff out of my life. And so when things happen, which this isn't really drama, it's just life. But when this stuff happens, it does kind of offset me. I have my plate and it's overfilling and it's just me. I do have almost a teenager daughter. She does help around the house a little bit, but it just, like, there's a lot of things she can't help with. Like, she can't do these videos. She can't edit. She can't pay the bills. She can't get a job. She can't go grocery shopping. She can't, the things that she cannot do because she's a child, not an adult. I have to do it pretty much by myself. And because of my income is trusted on the fact that we are in school, that has kind of put added on stress to it. And so I am trying to make a income with this YouTube channel to offset the income that I am already making. And so with that being said, like, would you please watch my videos, make a comment, like it, whatever the case may be, share it with your friends, even as much as playing a video and putting me on mute. I don't care. But, and very well, you could learn something from me. I know I'm not perfect. I know there's people out there that have better, advice, better budgeting ways, better all of that. Like, I've watched those budgeting videos. I've taken that advice. Some of this kind of stuff kind of like morphed into what I do. I didn't used to budget like this years ago. I didn't know what budgeting was. This is the money I got. These are my bills. Okay, the rest of it I can just spend. And because I wasn't really taught this kind of stuff, I was told, you better save your money, you better save your money, you better save your money. Here's how to balance a checkbook. But then outside of that, like, there was nothing. I was not taught about interest rates. I was not taught good and bad, like building interest and also credit card interest. I was told that it's better to be in a car payment and have a car that's reliable than paying for a cheap car that's not reliable. And ever since I got rid of my car that was reliable, that had a car payment that was like $400, which is ridiculous. Ever since I got rid of that and had my used cars, has there been bumps in the road, like a flat tire, whatever? Yeah, but I'm not stranded on the side of the road. I try to take good care of my vehicles. I do get vehicles that are in brands that are known to last a long time. I don't get models that tend to break down a lot, and I've been very lucky and blessed with the prices of the cars that I've been able to get. I am wanting to work towards getting a newer car. I'm wanting to get a smaller car, but to be able to do that, I need to make an extra income. To be able to go buy a house, I need extra income. To be able to save up for my daughter's college, I need an extra income. I can't just wait until I get a teaching job or just wait until I get that promotion for the following year. I need a second income, and this is the way to do it. So please help my channel. Please help build it. Send it to people that you know that may be looking for ideas to budget, or like I said, again, just put on my video and put me on mute, or whatever the case may be. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, sorry, that is a long conversation. Again, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. As always, I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.